everyone. I don't know if that worked or not. I have no idea if I'm live right now. I don't have a browser open. I don't know. It usually it says start streaming and then I get the option to go live. It did not give me the option to go live. It just said start streaming. That's all it said. So I have no idea. I'm going to try and open it on YouTube. You're live. Yay, I'm live. Okay, thank you, Autistic Shell. Hey. Hey, everyone. What's up? Thanks, Negative. Yeah, so who was Siwa? Siwa, she's another content creator. Don't know much about her. Last night was like one of the first nights I've ever heard of her. I mean, I rather enjoyed her, and given the circumstances in which we met, I think that's saying a lot. So, I think she was put in a very tough situation with two people or at least with one person she really didn't know, and possibly with two people she really didn't know that well. And so I think that I think she did the best she could, and I think she did better than most would have done, and that includes myself. So I have nothing bad to say about Siwa, nothing at all. I'm very appreciative of her for giving me the opportunity to go on and talk, and I think that she was fair, so yeah, I like her. So just, I mean, we kind of got off to a very like slam based whatever kind of meeting, and given all that, I like her. So all right, I'm opening my browser now because I really should have it open for a couple of reasons. Like I can't comment in chat, I don't think, on OBS. But also there's a few things I wanted to pull up too. I have a lot of media already ready to go. There's like one thing I just don't quite have ready yet, but that'll only take a second. But it should be, I don't know, maybe a few other things, but because I just wanted to address a few things from last night. Like, I'm not going to sit here and try to make my case or anything explaining why I did what I did anymore. I think for the most part it's all played out. I think it was the reason why that conversation went on so long and so in depth last night was because it was to an audience that hadn't heard any of it before. Otherwise, I think that wouldn't have been the case. But I think the majority of this audience here has heard it time and time and time again, and I think that there are people here in this community or in this chat even who support or agree with what I did, and there are those who don't. But I think the majority of us, anyways, we can agree to all just disagree, and like nobody's wrong, and I mean that no one here is wrong. There is no wrong side of this issue. It's just personal preference maybe, or priorities or principles, or however you want to put it, and none of those are wrong. So I think that's an important thing I want to point out. All right, so now, wait, I'm in YouTube now. That's right. That's why I wanted to open this up, in case I have to slow the chat or anything. I don't know, but I'm going into the studio now, guys. So I'll pull the chat up again in just a second. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying not to use StreamYards. I don't know how to stream with other people on, though, so anytime I have a guest, I'm going to have to use StreamYards until I figure it out. So, or until Negative finds the time to, walk me through the shit or whatever, I only messaged him, on Discord like days ago, like, hey, you got time for a voice call? And, like, I still haven't heard back from him. What the fuck? I can't even see the chat, so I don't even know if he's responding. So, let me do this. All right, now let's pull up the chat. What is this? Huh? I have no clue. All right, here, I got the chat down. I call bullshit KC people. It's like, you don't check your Discord messages. Ha! But I was on Discord today. Yeah, I checked. And actually, I've been on it a little bit more. Um, I don't know. I still don't know how to use it much, but I do know how to check and see if someone messaged back or whatever. So, yeah, there's that negative. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to just start off with the very beginning here. So, it was, sorry, my nose is running. I was mentioned on Siwa stream last night. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't really know what this is about, I kind of crashed a live stream last night and ended up on panel, having it out with, um, um, words have power, because we're like besties. But no, long story short, we ended up kind of arguing and debating about much of all the same shit. So, no surprise there. But I think it was really the first. I mean, like, she and I have argued or debated, but never like one on one. Like, she's put shit out there, then I put shit out there, and vice versa. And I think it's, for the most part, it's carried on like that. She and I never really talked much to eat one another directly live. Um, I I've reached out to her. I've extended an invitation to her, but it's just been ignored. And well, we'll go over all that. So the one of the things mentioned last night on the stream was the comment, the initial interaction between Shelly and I, and this was my doing. I left a comment on one of her streams. I thought that the stream I left it on was a 5-hour stream she did mostly about real entertainment news. This was one of several streams she did about real entertainment news. So, and it's an important factor to just know when you're reading my comment. Last night on the stream, she said that I tried telling her how to run her channel. I was telling her what to do or whatever, or I was trying to silence her. I was telling her she shouldn't stick up for herself. She should just shut up or whatever. None of that's what I said. But neither one of us could find this comment last night. It was kind of elusive. Well, I found it. Ironically, I found it in one of her live streams. They had gone over it, so I took screenshots of it. And this is the first thing I'm going to show. All right, that's the email. All right, so yeah, here it is. Let me do this. I'm going to have to do this with every screenshot probably, but it will help make it more visible for everyone because I can make it bigger. Okay. All right, so this is the comment I left on the initial interaction between Shelly and I. And I said, I left it on a stream about Ren. And throughout this hours-long live stream, she was just going on and on about how abusive he is and how it was a lot of shit talking. Now, see, he didn't come around in the chat. There was no defending oneself. I mean, she could be clapping back, sure. But, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. By all means, clap back. But it's when you clap back and then you sit there and play victim because they clap back too. That's what I was getting at. So I wrote, if he's highly abusive to women and yells at them, verbally abuses them, doesn't listen or hear them, why are you going out of your way to encourage him to be angry at you? Don't get me wrong. Women should never be made silent and should always stand up for themselves. But you kind of lose all credibility as some innocent verbally abused woman when you make unprovoked streams knowing they will provoke the abusive person. These streams were instigating. That's the word that eluded me at the time. See, I knew I was going to have to adjust this for everyone. It's annoying. Okay. So, okay. So, knowing they would provoke the abusive person. Not for no. Oh, and the reason why my mother gets mentioned is because I was replying to a comment on this stream, and I don't remember what the comment about me had said. It was, I think, about maybe other women or mother. I don't know. There was relevance though, but you need to know the other comment to get the relevance. So I said, not for nothing. My mother was the woman I have loved most in my life. And any person who spoke to her unkind would not have met a woman sitting there taking that abuse. My mom would have argued back, tried to find a solution, or argued them into a bloody stump. she definitely wouldn't have gone out of her way to fuck with some dude though. Like basically, listen, I get it. This is the woman who I most admire and look up to. This is what she would have argued back. She would have tried to find a resolution, whatever. She wouldn't have sit there all meek or whatever. But she also wouldn't have gone out of her way and tried to instigate fights either. So I forget why this was relevant, but it was. This is annoying. Okay, I get that he's polarizing at times, and he holds some archaic views on gender issues. But if people don't wish to see him change, then maybe just admit it. Because wanting to see it change wouldn't involve 5-hour streams and a denial of a discussion. And I was replying to how she commented on how she wants to see him change. And it's like, okay, that's great. But if you want to see him change, then you're going about it the wrong way. That was my only point. And then I concluded it with, I mean no disrespect. I only aim to see those involved better understand each other. Perhaps after you're done paying attention to what he says and doesn't say in chats and such, because that's another thing that was said, you can then pay attention to what you are saying and not saying. Kind of like what people were telling her in stream last night, just saying. So this is, and that's the end of it, yep. That's the comment that started it all, okay? This is what's our initial interaction, and sure, maybe, like she said last night, like, what right did I have to do that, to include myself? Well, again, she's talking about this situation publicly on a public stream on YouTube where there are viewers and people discussing things and people commenting. So I argue it's kind of like it's everyone's right to discuss things. Sorry, I got it. I got the message. Here, I'll do this. Okay. So, that was my argument last night. I got the message. I love my mods. They make sure I get every message. So yeah, that was my whole point there. Another thing that was mentioned. Was an email I sent her, and I'm going to read that first, and then I'm going to go into the media I'm mentioning. I had sent her an email, I think it was in June of last year. And, like, I was polite, I think, in this email. Sure, I was a little bit snarky. Okay, sure. Well, you'll see. And I did say in this email that I had no intention or whatever making public or any shit like that. But I feel like after the accusation she made about the email, about how I was rude, about how it was not a nice email, it's condescending and this and that. I don't know. I feel like, whatever. I feel like I'm going to show it. And also, I'm just showing my words because she never replied. I'm not showing anything, any correspondence she did with me. I'm not showing. This is just something I sent to her. So, I was right. I gotta fix that. All right. I'm not gonna. I think I could show their email address because I got their email address off of their social media platforms, but whatever, because I have a feeling that it's just going to be something to be pointed out and used as an excuse, so I'm not gonna. So I wrote them, and again, I can't show you the date without showing you her email, but it was June 3rd, I think it was. Oh, that's from 2 minutes ago, okay. So I said, Dear Shelley and Marcus, I am writing to you in regard to a couple of statements made in your, it's supposed to say May 12th, 2021 stream title, Let's Talk About Some Facts, What is our Apology, and a bunch of other things. First, let me say how much I love hearing I've been the subject, much of the subject, to a 2-hour stream. In all honesty, I'm just happy to be discussed, no matter positively or not. However, there are a couple things I really hoped you would have corrected by now. I recently learned this past week these lies are causing me damage. And what I mean by that is I had kind of a rough week with things on my channel, with all kinds of comments, messages I'd received, and a few emails. And even though people were coming at me about something else, they kept referencing this one part in one of her streams where I was accused of making this remark. A lot of people kept referencing that, and that was where much of their hate and vitriol were coming from. And that was getting to me. So I said, can you please issue a correction to the following false information, the 1830 mark? I never said I had those labs or any exam results. I only had, and I said this, the forensics labs that tested the liquid in the beer cans. That is all. So I don't know what video you heard. I can send you the itemized list of what I was sent from the file from the department's email, if you like. And it's just a list just saying I was sent like the like the forensics labs, supplement reports, all that stuff. So it's nothing personal. It's just a basic itemized list. Then the 6250 mark. I showed in a video that I never made that comment about a perp that goes to the store for protection and such. And then I shared a link to the video in which I proved this and the timestamp for that. It was Red who said it, but even then she was just reading a chat comment. And when it was read off the chat comment, it was shot down. So, I mean, it wasn't even like that at all. This is one claim from your video that has been causing me the most problems. Then the 47-minute mark. Just go down more. Okay, no, next one. $47-minute mark. Also, people watching this get the impression that as a bartender, I must slip shit in people's drinks. I realize this is not stated in your video and can be argued that Marcus was not referring to this, but if it's all possible, I'd appreciate that being cleared up as well. 106.15. Lastly, though you have every right to do this, I'm not sure making assumptions about any past trauma I may have had is the right thing to do for a human, let alone an activist, because I still argue that she's not an advocate, she's an activist. I am not asking you to do anything regarding this. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I am not going to take any additional steps should you decide not to correct this information. You can say I'm simply appealing to your morals, values, ethics, and empathy. All the things you claim I lack. And that's where I was snarky, because the stream I had just watched, she literally said that I lacked all those things. So I was a little petty there and threw in that dig. Fair enough. I have no issue with false things being said in general. This is the first message I have ever written someone regarding this topic. I almost feel like a goof for asking this of you, but these statements are quite inflammatory, and I'm sad to say have caused me some issues as of late. Just as important, they are incredibly false and easily shown. I have had to take a substantial amount of time out of my days this past week to prove these were lies to several people who came at me for thinking they were true. I prefer to communicate about things publicly, but I am being polite and reaching out to you privately regarding this matter. I will keep the correspondence private, but should you decide to share it publicly, I am more than okay with that. Thank you very much for your time and consideration. Have a great day. Sincerely, Erin K. Costello. So there's that. There's the email. So sure, okay, maybe I was a little condescending. So what? So what? Toughen up there, Buttercup. If you can't deal with a little bit of condescending attitude, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you got issues, and maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube, whatever. So yeah, there's that. Now, I want to just play a few small audio clips, or small video clips, rather. And I'm going to be honest, the first one, anyways, it could be triggering, could be upsetting. So let me just throw that fair warning out there. It's only like a minute or it's a couple minutes long, but the part that could be triggering is it's only like 30 seconds long. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. Wait a minute, let me move the chat over. Come on, no! Oh, that was ball breaking. Okay.
Off guard, not just as a whole different level. And a lot of the time, people don't want to hear the truth. Anyone
Sorry,
was,
that was the end.
there that night knows the real reason behind that stream. The comment she made about never hearing about Iris going to buy lube and condoms was, wait, what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for a minute.
You know, again, like I said last night, I get it that she found that triggering and it upset her, and I don't take that away from her. I don't argue that. That's not my issue with any of this. My issue with this is that, okay, this person on screen here, they were wrong. Okay, they were incorrect. But and I'll take Shelly's excuse how she's new to YouTube and all that, and just
Well,
figuring it out. Fine, but since then she's known.
yeah, I
That's my
figured
issue.
that's what happened. Yeah, that's just sick. That's just sick.
Because she's an expert, huh? Maybe she should talk to some people who have worked in the field before she says fucked up shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, R'ers have been known to prepare ahead of time, and it's called an R kit, not an exam. Separate thing. A lot of the time, they stash them in the trunk of their car, other places, whatnot.
Yep.
What am I doing? What'd I do? Shoot. Ugh. Okay, I think I paused it finally. Okay. I'm sorry. I left my mic on while I was playing, so it probably kind of gave you an echo. I apologize. It might. I don't. Why was she? And I don't want to play semantics here, but this is bugging me. She right there. She goes on about talking about how some of these idiots will like prepare and plan ahead, but the comment that's up on screen that I'm accused of just saying or stating, that's not at all what I said. I mean, if anything, this would be the opposite of planning ahead. This, I mean, so what? I don't even understand what she's coming at me for. I just I don't understand so much about this, I swear.
There's no telling what they may have in there. But yes, she knows exactly what she's talking about there. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's not always a crime of passion. Sometimes it's premeditated.
It's not always spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yes, our chairs almost match. Thank you.
Okay, so there's that. Then this next one, this is the whole bartending, slipping things in people's drinks comment. And my whole point about this next one is last night in stream, she said that when Marcus had stated this, that she shut it down. She corrected him. That was it. That was the end of it. And I do remember her doing that. And she did do that, kind of. But I also remembered that there was a follow-up. But I didn't quite remember exactly what that follow-up was last night until I listened to it today. And oh shit, that's right. She did kind of agree with it. So yeah, I'm going to play that.
Keeler just made me have a scary thought. Isn't EKC a bartender? That's a scary thought.
Why?
Well, from some of the stories that you've told me about what bartenders have helped people do.
No, I don't. That's not.
From my opinion of her, that is not far out of the realm of possibility of what she would do.
I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. I'm so disappointed because I liked her.
I don't even know at this point. That's where she settled on with that. After he came back and said, "Well, from what I heard about her, it's not exactly something she might do, whatever he said. I forgot how he worded it exactly, and I don't even know at this point." Wow. Okay then. Then this next one, I forget what the next one
Positive.
is.
But you've got these people who
what is this next one? I forget. Oh, yeah, that's right. Last night I stated how she. Oh, no, I'm not muted. Okay. Last night I stated how she accused me of calling around the places she used to work to try to get information on her, and she said, "I never blamed blame that on you." You all right? You guys, who do you think she's talking about here? Because she mentioned someone who came at Katie and someone who came at Charlotte. How many other people did that? Like seriously, okay. And not to mention that this stream here I'm pulling this from, was pretty much all about me. So just saying. Anyway,
see nothing wrong with doxing KJ, and at first everyone seemed to be okay with it. It's not okay. What has been done to KJ with the calling the workplace and the CPS and all.
that's right. You're gonna see. I think you're gonna see like you're gonna see it skip ahead like towards the middle or a little bit like 2/3 the way through. It's because I wanted to establish like the whole context and everything, and then skip ahead to the actual moment where she says it.
That is not okay. Maybe let me make this abundantly fucking clear. It is not fucking okay. It wasn't okay when it happened. Reading out her essay report, shame on y'all. That's part of the reason I've been getting shit from EKC people suck. Yes, I said your name. That's part of the reason I've been getting shit from her is because I said that's wrong. I can't have my fucking opinion. I can't say it's wrong to do that to anyone. And then she goes and makes a video trying to erase my queerness. And I mean, I don't. Nikki O'Shea says, "I'd love them to dox me. It's illegal here, and I would prosecute whatever country they're in." I don't think they care. I think they think there will never be any consequences for them. I had somebody try to call around different places to see where I worked, trying to figure out my name. Trying to dig for information. That's data mining. They were trying to dig for information on me. Bitch, you don't think I haven't already covered my ass? I already saw the shit you were doing to KJ. And I was like, when is that shit going to happen to other people? Then I see what happens to Charlotte. You don't think I didn't think about this shit?
Who the fuck is she talking about then? Here, okay. Now let me play this one part for you again. Listen to what she says. Okay, this I didn't even catch the first time. Like I had to listen. Wow.
Never be any consequences for them. I had somebody try to call around different places to see where I worked, trying to figure out my name.
Let me ask you all something. How are you going to go calling around all these places where someone might have used to work to find out if they used to work there if you don't already know their fucking name? How do you know where to call? What is she talking about? Never mind the fact that who the fuck even calls anymore. I mean, if you want information, nobody picks up the phone and calls unless maybe you're trying to get hours, but even that's ridiculous. You just go on the website, okay? But no. If you need information like from a public agency, like such as law enforcement, who the fuck calls? Nobody calls. They're going to need a documentation record of who's requesting what. Why would you call? You wouldn't. You would submit a FOIA request. You'd email at the very least if you don't really know how to do a FOIA. You just send a fucking email. Who calls? Or you call to maybe get information on how to go about requesting. Maybe you do that. Okay. This just to me sounds like kind of a boomer comment, because like boomers still call. Just saying. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. But yeah, how am I gonna know who to call, where to call, and what to ask them if I don't know her name? What am I calling just like random businesses like somewhere in the South or something? Like, yo, does that redhead chick from YouTube work there? Yo, what's her name? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to say to that. Like, for real. So I kind of question all of that. I question if anyone was calling anywhere. I'm pretty sure they weren't. But yeah, so there's that. Now, I don't have the other one set up. I just have to, it's going to take me 1 second here. Media source 5. All right, what time was this one? What? Oh, it saved the time they were recorded, not the time they were sent over. Oh, well, that's going to fuck me off. All right, I think this is the right one. All right, let me pause it. Holy shit, I got it right the first time. Because usually I pick like the wrong direction, I just end up flipping it more. So, I didn't do that this time. No, that's the right one, okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play this now. I want to point something out here because one of the other things that I completely forgot about last night, one of the other accusations she made toward me was that I had said I obtained the lab results for the medical exam that was conducted. I never said that. I never wanted that. I never tried for that. I never even talked about that. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She heard me say it in a stream. Like I said in the email, the only thing I said that the only lab thing I got was wait, what? And what? Oh, okay. So yeah, I just said that I got in like forensic labs about beer cans. That's it. So, but that's not even like the part that really caught my attention here. Like this, my mouth dropped when I heard this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play it for you.
In my opinion, her actions aren't being Knuckles. Yeah. Right, Ugandan Knuckles? Yes. Atticus Finch, I love that name. In my opinion, her actions aren't being represented accurately. I believe she addressed it several times. Yes, well, I saw a video where she actually said that she read the labs. She had the labs, which means that she had more than likely had the R documents and the lab results. That's what that means. This is what I used to do. That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? That takes it to a different level. If you have the police report and the victim statement, whatever, or witness statements, things like this, that's not a big deal. As much as...
Did you fucking hear that? Did you hear it? If you have the police report, the witness statements, where that's not such a big deal. Holy shit. What did I get? What did I discuss? Well, okay, fine. I discussed also the detective's notes and whatever. Okay, but yeah, she just said it's not a big deal. So what the fuck is she going on about? Oh, hey. Thank you so much for the super chat, Berber. Hey. Thanks for giving Erin a chance to defend herself, Siwa. Yes. Oh, Siwa here? I'm sorry. I don't. When I get wrapped up in this shit, I don't look at the chat. I'm horrible. In fact, normally I don't even have the chat up, but I figured out how to put it up with OBS. And thank you for becoming a member, Stacy. Glad to have you. I will be looking at the chat though, Shirley. So yeah, what the fuck is she going on and on about if it wasn't that big of a deal? Like, what is all this outrage for? I mean, whatever. Okay, here's the thing. I don't care to debate this or whatever. She obviously does think it's a big deal. I think that this may be just she forgot that she didn't think it was a big deal. I think that's what this is. Whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit about that. It is what it is. Okay, agree to disagree. I'm over it. I've been over it for months now. Okay. But god damn it, don't. And she has every right to do and say whatever the hell she wants. I'm not saying she can't do this or whatever. But I'm not going to sit by and just keep quiet if this is what's going to be said and done. She can think whatever she wants about me. I don't care. But yeah, when I hear her or anyone else for that matter saying that I did the things that I did for reasons other than the reasons I stated, or they're adamant that I did it for fucked up reasons, okay? For gossip or tea reasons or whatever, I'm gonna clap back. I'm gonna fucking say something. I'm sorry, but I am. And it's not. I don't feel or think that I can really convince everyone. No, of course not. But I'm not gonna just sit by and not put out conflicting information to their claims. I'm going to do that because that's my right as well. So, but more than anything, the discussion last night on Siwa's stream where we were talking about that one initial comment there that came up on her stream, and she had to leave the room and whatnot. Now, for granted, I mean, there's still to this day, I will get the occasional comment of someone, I don't know if it's maybe one of Katie's socks or it's somebody, I don't freaking know, but someone will just come in and they'll just want to like try to shit all over me. Okay, that's fine, whatever. But this comment is the fact that I may have said this is referenced often. And this is what gets to me. And it gets to me that I reached out to her as someone, and I tried telling her, listen, this is causing me harm. And I can prove to you that it's not true. So I'm not asking you to censor your channel or anything. It's not like that. But here, I can prove to you that this is false. And you would think that maybe she would care that someone, I don't want to use some other woman or whatever, but she does seem to be hung up on the whole gender thing. So to her, I think it'd be an issue, the fact that I'm female. That some other woman out there is catching a bunch of shit because of her, in a sense. Now, yeah, I'm not making her accountable for my choices. That's not it. I'm making her accountable for not accurately representing my choices, for knowingly misrepresenting my choices and not caring. That's what I'm holding her accountable for. And I get it. This may be very easily falling on deaf ears, but it is what it is. And yeah, I saw someone answer or ask a question in comments like a few minutes ago about that bartending comment. I'll go back and play it. But it's, and I know that this is true. I know that that statement was implying that bartenders, and me being a bartender, I probably or spike people's drinks, put shit in people's drinks to kind of make them more, I don't know, more easily victimized or whatever by perpetrators. Like, I'm helping people to assault them. That's what that comment was about. Now, I don't know what the hell I don't know how that this thought even became a thing. Apparently, she was telling her husband at some point that there's a thing among bartenders that bartenders do this. And I'm guessing she meant male bartenders. Like, I don't know, because it seems like she was just shooting down the fact that it could be me right from the get-go. And why is that? Because I'm female. That's what I'm guessing. But that's my own assumption. I could be wrong. But here, I'll play that for you again. Is this one?
people don't want to hear the truth. Anyone was that was
Keeler just
I
made
mean
a Keeler just
I
made
mean
a made me have a scary thought. Isn't EKC a bartender? That's a scary thought.
why?
Well, from some of the stories that you've told me about what bartenders have helped people do,
No, I don't
it's
that's not
from my opinion of her, that is not far out of the realm of possibility of what she would do.
I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. I was so disappointed because I liked her. I subscribed to her. I watched her content. It was funny as hell. Um, but that was a very passive aggressive message.
The message that she's talking about is the comment that I left on her stream, the one that started this all. That's what she's talking about. Oops, wrong one. That one. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have one more screenshot I wanted to show. Oops, my bad. But I didn't know I was supposed to hide. Oops. Oh well. Yep. Okay, there it is. Video slideshow. Hide that. There we go. Okay. So this I just took the screenshot today and it says 3 months ago. So that's how long ago I left the message. This was on a stream. I hadn't seen it until it was up for a few months or a couple months, I think 2 or 3 months. I never seen it though before. It had just been pointed out to me and I just watched it for the first time. I ended up doing like a mocking like entitlement video on it, but I didn't do that video until about almost a month after I left this comment because I did genuinely try to resolve things before I jumped to straight making a video about it. So my comment was, okay, so I said, someone just brought this stream to my attention. Weird that that person wasn't you. What was it about? I forget what the stream was about. Oh, I think it was about doxing or something. I'll have to go back and look. Weird that this person wasn't you, but regardless, you're welcome to come on my stream and discuss these events factually. I am a very fair person, regardless of what you want to believe. I could just make another video, but it seems this only causes you more confusion on the facts as they happen, so maybe we should have a conversation, you and I. I agree to muted mics while the other person is talking, and they can stay muted for 1 to 2 minutes, so each of us have a moment to speak as we wish without interruption. I think this is kind of my thing with actual debates. I kind of push for that. You are clearly either being told false information or grossly misinterpreting things I've said. For what it's worth, none of what I have said or done regarding you has to do with you believing something I did was wrong. I have proven myself able to agree to disagree with numerous people regarding my obtaining the police report. You also might want to speak to Little Red about our discussion to do the stream on her channel before you go making up false conclusions, or making up a false conclusion, because she had said in this stream I commented on that I roped Little Red or whatever into doing it or whatever. I used her because I didn't want to use my own channel. Well, no, Little Red and I had discussed this, and Red's the first person to tell you her channel was like way bigger than mine. It wouldn't have made sense to do it on my channel, and she wanted it. She was right there. We were both happy in agreement to do it. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that and let her tell you any more than that. But yeah, no, she was cool with it. And I would have done it on mine had she preferred. So, with Where's the conclusion? Okay. Anyway, let me know about my invite. I will treat you with respect the entire time, regardless of whether or not I see that respect in kind. I seriously think it's time you and I discuss matters because I can see how upset things are making you, and most of these things are total bullshit. I can't fault you for believing things that aren't true when I haven't once made an effort to speak with you. I fault myself for this, and this is my attempt at rectifying this. I hope you'll consider. And I heard nothing. So, and that's why I think it was maybe like 3 weeks later that I did the video. It wasn't exactly a month, but it was close to it. I was like, oh, okay, well she's not interested, so I'm just gonna do my thing, and I did. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not at all perfect in this. I mean, I went back and I listened to the stream from last night, and there are things that I don't like that I said or did or whatever, and that's always going to be the case. It's I'm not perfect, and I can point them out if need be, and I can acknowledge that, and I can agree that there are things that I maybe am not noticing that other people are noticing now that I may not notice till later. I mean, just there's always going to be something that new for me to take away from something if I revisit it. That's just the way it is. But I don't feel like that's the case with her. I feel like she doesn't try to take away anything new. She doesn't try to evolve herself. It's not what this is about, and I don't hate her. I don't want anyone else to just send her any hate. I don't want anyone else to give her an attitude or nothing like that. Whatever. Why is my chat not moving? It's weird. What the hell? All right, there it goes. Okay, so I don't want any of that. I don't. And I don't hate her. I'm not trying to fuck her over or whatever. Fuck her up. I'm not trying to do any of that. But I just want to clarify things that this is the facts. And anyone can take away from it whatever they want. They can see what I'm presenting and they can think I'm more of an asshole than they did before. Whatever. Maybe it's my Achilles heel. Maybe it's my weak point or something. Maybe it's my downfall. But I don't like when bullshit is spread and perpetuated about me, especially if that bullshit is causing me like considerable harm. So yeah, that's it. The only thing I don't even care. The only thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this over and over and over again, I do not believe her when she says she's an advocate, she's an ex-advocate, whatever. I don't believe that for a second. Not for a second. And I say that because I don't see any behavior from her that's advocate worthy. I can't imagine any department, any agency that would have hired her as an advocate. That's just nuts. I'm sorry, but that's nuts. And she did say last night when we were talking about this a little bit, she was saying how cops do fucked up shit all the time or whatever in interviews with victims and everything. And then she goes on to tell a story about how she had to sit there with the victim. Like she couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom and leave this victim alone with the officer because the officer would do fucked up shit or whatever. What kind of an advocate just sits by and lets that be the case? No advocate would do that. There would be huge repercussion. Oh my God. So yeah, I don't believe her, not for a second. Like I think that was a bullshit story and it's what it is. So yeah, that's about where I'm done. That's it. All right, so I'm looking at chat now. I want to look at it on YouTube. It's gonna take me a second to pull it up. Oh, you shouldn't. There we go. Okay, now I can see the chat. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Aaron, shut up. If there's another Aaron in chat, I was talking to me. I wasn't talking to you. I don't even know, but I know there's several Aarons in the community. I should probably clarify that. All right, I'm going through to see if I missed anything, if I was tagged or anything. That Amber chick, I completely agree. I don't hate her at all. Her irony amuses me. I hear you, Irish. Hi, Irish, by the way. Hey, Belinda. I saw you were catching some shit last night. I'm sorry, but thank you. I don't want to say thank you. I don't want to encourage people to speak on my behalf or anything like that. I don't. It's not even like that. I'm cool with if nobody ever says anything. That's cool. Okay. But she was catching some shit, so I just want to let her know I noticed. Grandma Laurie says that's my point. Aaron couldn't have received medical records. I don't think I could have. I mean, I didn't care to either. So I mean, I didn't like really try or anything. So, but sure. And that's the thing, though. I mean, she kept saying like the door that this opens now everyone's gonna do it, blah, and how Ren was threatening to do it, blah. You have to know certain things to have your request granted. Yeah, so they're not going to grant it to just anyone. They're not going to grant it to any YouTuber who says, "Hey, I want to know about this crime that happened on such and such date between these people." They will turn that shit down in a second. Okay, you can't. First of all, you can't in a crime or in a case like this, you can't use victims' names. The second you do, you're going to get denied. So you have to find some other way in which to request that specific information without being victim specific. And you got to know shit. Not just anyone can do this. Like, I don't know what to say. So, I mean, I get that that's a little. Wait. Is it? Oh, that's from a half hour ago. So, I mean, I get that that's a concern, but it's not the concern that people think that it is. And I get that she doesn't really understand FOIA that much. But I don't know. All right. What is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Can I say that you sent it to me? Yeah, there's a few other things I want to discuss. It doesn't have to do with my appearance on the stream last night, but it does have to do with the other subject matter of the stream last night. What? Why is it asking for permission? It has permission. So yeah, Siwa, if you're still here in chat, I can't see the chat now because I have Telegram open trying to download something. You may want to stick around for this. Because apparently there was, yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, Rakin sent this to me. Apparently there was a stream last night while your stream was going on Just Doom's channel, and now I have to say too, I've had Just Doom kind of confused this whole time. Like, he is the one that was on Little Red's panel, like when that crashed it that one time, and he is the one that was in my DMs giving me an apology, but. This whole time I thought that he was also another content creator, and he's not. So, but most of the things, everything I said about him pretty much it's been the same guy, but it just kind of blew my mind that it wasn't him. Oh, it wasn't from last night. It just ended. Oh, my bad. So okay, Just Doom did a live just now, this evening, and yeah, so there's that. All right, I think that okay, show and finder. Oh, wait, I have to go into OBS and do this. All right, so image. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So Siwa, I guess this is a comment in Just Doom's stream. The hell. From this evening. Angel Mom had said, "Hello Doom, can you see my comment on signing the petition to cancel Siwa, or is someone deleting it?" Apparently too. Oh, what is it? Also, something else she had told me. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, in the live stream, I guess last night, I guess Just Doom, Nikki with the two Ks, and Sunshinery, whatever. I guess the three of them were saying that Roadhog never even doxed me, never showed pictures of my house or anything. They specifically said that. Yeah, I haven't quite gone through and seen all the comments yet, but I have them. They've been downloaded and sent to me. So yeah, there's that. That's interesting. So I don't know what these fuckers are up to, but all right. Let me go back to chat here. Let me take that down. Okay. Damn it. Okay. All right, now I can see the chat. Oh, shoot. Um, Thank you so much for the super chat, Rose. Thanks, EKC. You don't suck. Oh, thanks. I do sometimes. I do. Okay, so all right, I saw my name tag too. Yep, they sure did. I was shocked. Wine is cheaper than therapy. The only results anyone knew about were the bottles that were tested. Maybe she somehow confused that with thinking you had KJ's results for some. Yeah, I get that. That has to be it because she says that she heard me talking about lab results in a stream. And those are the only lab results I ever discussed in a stream because I didn't have any other ones to discuss. So she has to have them confused, but she's not realizing that. She's not. She says that these were results, lab results to the exam. Okay. Whatever. Alright, well, but they have no idea why anyone would have a go at them for what they said. What the actual fuck, yeah. I'm sorry, it was a rough start between us, EKC. We're good, don't worry about it. Just Dumb is a great nickname for that. Just Dumb is a great nickname for that guy, too, by the way. Going to use it. Word. Yeah, I don't think you and I mean, it was definitely like, I think maybe it's the kind of way people generally don't want to meet, but all things considered, I think everything went just great. So don't worry about it. It's all good. And again, I thank you and I appreciate you allowing me up on stream to tell my side and to give an explanation and discussion and and even rebuttal to the shit she was saying. So I thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know you were doxxed. I don't recall them saying it, but to be fair, I was channel hopping before I fell asleep. Yeah, I was doxxed like last week or something like that. I don't even remember. It was at least a week ago though, I think. Roadhog showed my address. He looked like, I forget what site he used, like one of those people search sites, and he just showed the whole report. And then he looked up my address on what looked like Google Maps, and then he showed images of my house. So yeah, but I don't care. Whatever. I got to post a picture of my house though and ask everyone, what color would you do? What would you do to the outside of this? Because I need ideas, and I got a lot of great ideas. So there's that. And also too, I want to throw this out there because she kept saying last night how she had received all these messages from survivors and everything who are upset, and I'm not discounting that. I'm sure. Nikki, did he show my whole phone number though? I know that he spoke it, like he named off the area code and the prefix. I never heard him say the last four digits, but I don't know. I haven't heard confirmation of him doing it one way or the other, so I don't know. It's possible. But yeah, so she kept talking about how she was receiving messages and stuff about from all these survivors who were upset about my having gotten the report and read what I did and did what I did on stream and all that. And I had talked about that for a moment with her, and I said, well, listen, they can come and tell if they want to air their grievances. I'm more than happy to hear them out. I won't argue with them. I won't debate with them. I won't, come clap back at nothing. And I want to leave the comment section in this stream should anyone want to use it to air their grievances. You will be heard. I will monitor the comments. Anyone comes at you and I'll delete the comments. I don't like to do that, but I will, because I want to have a safe space for people to tell me whatever it is they want to tell me. So I'm more than happy to do that, and I will listen and I will hear you, because I said last night that I don't, or I would do it again if I had the chance, and I do mean that. I do think though that there were some things I could have handled better, absolutely, and I do apologize for my not having realized that at first. But yeah, so there's that. So by all means, I'm more than happy to hear anyone's, anyone's anger, ire, or whatever you want to call it, toward what transpired. So, and I'm going to ask anyone else who comes by and sees the comments to please not make it at all difficult or uncomfortable or labor intensive for anyone to come and leave their comment to me about it. That's all. So thanks. My nose is all stuffed. I don't know why. Okay, so go back here. All right, let me check out this chat. I haven't even scrolled all the way up yet. Let's see. Yeah, do not, yeah, and like Nikki May says, do not send hate or harassment toward other creators, their families, comments, or other people in the chat. This is a commentary channel, and these are only opinions. Exactly. But even if they were opinions or not, just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. That's all. Yeah, exactly, Little Mousy Girl. I worked as a bartender, and no one at the two clubs or the one restaurant would ever have spiked a drink. Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. It bothered me that she was making all those claims of DMs telling her that what you were saying happened was a lie, and the victims that thanked her, she should have shown some kind of proof. Someone was in my DMs. I don't want to say who in case they don't want me to say who it is, but someone brought up a very good point about how like she made these claims of getting all these messages last night. Well, like there was like anywhere between like 1 and 120 people watching the stream when these messages were coming through. Statistically speaking, if she were to get a message from more than 1 or 2 people, that would have been a lot. Because looking at the chat, there were some people watching the stream who were not on her side. I don't even like to phrase it like that, but that's what it was. There were some people who were probably on no one's side. There were probably some who really didn't give a shit. There were some who were probably on her side, but not to the point where they're going to come out and message her. So out of just say 110 people, that she was getting that many messages. I mean, and not for nothing too. Like the people messaging her, like she said that they were all survivors and everything. So that would mean that there were a shitload of survivors in it, which that's possible. Okay. But it's not likely. It's not likely. Statistically speaking, it's just not likely. And I find it weird. I don't know. She made it seem like some sort of competition. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, who's going to... It's kind of like... I don't want to compare it to that. But like... Any good that might have been done by me taking efforts to clear the officer of these claims made against him, any good that could have come out of that, we're not going to know, because nobody would know the alternative, since the alternative didn't play out. So why would I get that? I wouldn't get that many messages. Like, and plus, most of the people wouldn't even know of the whole situation that happened unless they knew Katie, or they were like involved somehow online. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shiloh's Messy Art. You did great last night. You were willing to have the conversation. You were respectful and gracious. You were willing to agree to disagree. I know it didn't go as planned, but good job. Thank you. I would, I didn't really have a plan. I didn't even plan on going on stream. I didn't plan on having this. None of that was planned. But yeah, you're right. I mean, my choosing to go up on stream, I think I did have different expectations. So yeah. Little Red says, I've told some people I wasn't suckered into that stream. I've heard that before. And was like, ha. Exact. I mean, I know. I don't even think you wouldn't even be that easy to sucker into shit like that, to be honest. I don't think you would be. But yeah, I mean, this was something you and I discussed and everything. And I feel like when people make that claim, like, they may think that they're absolving you in some way, but I feel like it's kind of condescending to you. Like, they're not giving you the credit of making that choice like that on your own stream, and that, I don't know, that I feel like it's insulting. That's how it comes across to me. As a sexual harassment survivor myself, I get what EKC people suck said last night and why she said it. Thank you. And that's all I ask for. Nobody has to agree with me. Everyone can disagree with me. I get that. And people can, emphatically disagree with me, and even just with some anger if they want. Whatever. I'm not going to try and dictate that. The only thing I ask, though, is just that people just, I don't know, just kind of hear me out on my reasons for doing it. Like, I don't know. I keep saying all the time how intent matters. It matters to me when I'm looking at someone else for their actions. So I feel like my intention matter. So I thought it was brushing me off too. I couldn't make decisions for myself. My channel was bigger that weekend, so it just made more sense. Exactly. Yes. Oh, Valerie Nelson says, definitely new respect for EKC last night, as I don't always agree. I can attest to that. She does not always agree. So, and I've had people reach out to me too and just say, listen, I was this whole time or whatever, I was under a different impression. I'm sorry, whatever. People don't have to reach out and say that to me. Whatever. It's all cool. Like, I'm cool with everyone. And I get it. Even if you do still harbor whatever, feelings about it, I get it. I mean, I understand. So, I mean, it's all cool. It's all good. No one, you don't have to reach out. You don't have to try and make things good, because it's already good. That's all I'm saying. Limoncello. Oh yeah, I bought something too, because I figured, I'm not gonna have any drinks or anything tonight, but maybe towards the end of the stream I might want one. So I don't know. Mermaid in the ICU. If so many people are upset and traumatized by you and having to reach out to her, why are they watching you? It makes no sense. Change the channel. Right. I get that. Last night, though, I mean, they were watching Siwa's channel. I kind of crashed it. So, but, yeah, I mean, if it was that upsetting, they can change it. I don't know. Colleen Bennett says, I'm not a big fan of Erin's, and I didn't think you were calling her a liar when it comes to reading the essay report. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I can also attest Colleen is not my biggest fan. It's okay. I love it though. Like, there's a few people who stand out that I will sometimes read in my comment section, and y'all challenge me. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Bambi's Rambles. I'm glad you're understanding. People will still have an issue, but words of power made some words about you that have power in real life. Yep. And did you see the narrative now that your house was never doxxed? Yes, I did, Shyla. Rakin sent me. I actually I have the whole chat downloaded for that stream. I haven't looked at it yet, but I've been told that that's what was being said by Sunshinery and them. Which I have to say, talk about fucking hypocrisy. Holy shit. Yo, what is up with Sunshinery? Like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and bring this up. Let me find it. It's gonna take me a second to find because it's on my Twitter. But I'm sorry. I'm not. She just doesn't have much credibility with me. We'll just put it that way, because she seems really kind of full of shit. All right, let me go under media. I have to find the screenshot. Luckily, I don't post that many screenshots, so it shouldn't be long. Well, I didn't think I did. Oh, there it is. Hey, okay. Let me pull that up and I'll share it. How do I do this? All right, so hide that and window capture. There we go. Okay. Let me make it smaller. Why is it so small? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. So here, I had posted this, I don't know, some time ago. It was February 3rd. So, and I'd seen this comment. Sunshinery says, and I didn't like Roadhog at first back in the day because of the KJ stuff, but I realized when I rewatched it, you never said she didn't get essayed. You said she lied about the police. Y'all, I'm gonna tap into my inner Emily here. Y'all. What the oh my, what the hell? Like, dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, when I see that, I feel like I'm being punked. Like, for real. Like, I feel like just people are fucking with me. Because Sunshinery was one of the people who was probably leading this whole movement against me because of my association with Ren, okay? Because she fucking hates Ren. And then she's one of the people who was kind of leading the charge, or pushing it along, we'll say, not leading, but pushing it along at me over this whole, essay report and everything. And this right here, this is literally what I've done. I think, anyways, it's what I believe I've done, is that I didn't say she didn't get essayed. I just said she lied about the police. Roadhog, on the other hand, though, he does say that she didn't get essayed. In fact, he's been trying to pay for and insist that Katie take a fucking lie detector test. And there's Sunshinery fucking rewriting history for her own, I don't know, delicate sensibilities of her fuckery. I don't know what else to call it, but it's something like that. Are you kidding me? Like, holy shit, the hypocrisy. Wow. And her acting like she's this victim now because people are associating her with Roadhog, the person she was a moderator for. Yeah, I never moderated for Ren. I know that was discussed a little bit in Siwa's chat. Or no, I was accused of being a moderator for Roadhog. That's right, my bad. People in the chat, though, corrected that it was one of Siwa's moderators who thought that was the case, and people in the chat corrected the moderator, and it was resolved, so all good. But yeah, I was never a moderator for Ren. I was never a moderator for Roadhog. Here's Sunshinery. She's a fucking moderator. She may not be now. Oh, but that doesn't absolve you as far as I'm concerned. And especially doesn't absolve you when you wanted to hold me to task And I was never even a fucking moderator for anyone. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little petty on this. You're a fucking hypocrite. So there's that. No, I want that. No, god damn it. No, that's gonna open. Shit, go away. Don't open. Don't open. It's gonna slow down my computer. Thank you. Okay. Let me go back to chat. Yeah, Ocean Brew says, I like that EKC lives are not echo chambers. And hello, everyone. Yeah, I don't want them to be echo chambers. I don't. I want them to be a place where people can discuss and there can be some discourse. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker, that Amber chick. And this goes for everyone too. Like, I don't have an issue if people argue. I mean, don't be a dick about it, but you can argue. You can even get a little heated about it, but just keep your fucking head on. I realize that's a little vague and easier said than done for some people. I get that, but like I was saying earlier about there's been several people in my comments who have stood out to me, who have kind of kept me on my toes and challenged me and everything. Well, reading their comments, most of their comments anyway, some of them you kind of put me off, but that's just as much my issue than anyone else's or anything else. But there's been often times where reading their comments where I've stopped and thought, and I did look at things differently, and I did reconsider based on new information they were providing. Why would I want anything different than that? Because I'm stunting myself. I'm stunting my growth as a person. I'm stunting the involvement of discussion. Why would I do that? Why does anyone want to do that? I don't want people to disagree with me. If I wanted that, then fucking I'd go be a boss somewhere. You can see Roadhog even claimed that even if KJ was essayed, it was probably because she was just I think I remember that. Yeah, it was the same night he and his wife were claiming KJ was wearing lingerie in one of her videos. I can't believe how fucking blind I've been to his wife. Holy shit! Like I was snowballed by her, I think. It's not often I'm that wrong about someone, but wow, when I am, it sticks out, and this is sticking out to me. And the more I learn, the more I'm fucking like, what was wrong? What the hell was I thinking? Hey, Julie Virgo, thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, have some respect. Jackie is a victim of her eyebrows dramatic separation. Sorry for being petty, but I had to say that. You kept calm well last night. I haven't really looked at her eyebrows. Are they close together or something? Never mind. I don't. But. Can someone screen clip EKCB and Emily? Hey, cheap glass. Really though, you thought I kept calm last night? I thought I kind of lost my cool a few times. I don't know. But I knew when to see myself out. I'm proud of myself for that. Okay. Her eyebrows don't look at each other either. I don't even know how. What do you mean their eyebrows don't look at each other? Oh god. Oh, what's that? There's a clone account? Yeah. You're only one fooled. Oh, let me show that first before I read it. You aren't the only one fooled by the misses. It took me a couple of weeks to realize it after I showed my ass making a video sticking up for her, which I privated. I was fully bamboozled. It sucked that you had evidence. Oh, no, that was Chicago. My bad. Now this is Shiloh. It sucked that you had evidence right there at the ready and she didn't want to see it. But then as soon as you got off stream, she brings up the email you were talking about. Yeah, I caught that. I didn't listen to the rest of that stream right as it was happening. I had it on and I just checked in here and there because I wanted to wait till it was ended and I was going to download it. But I didn't actually listen to it until today and I caught that. I was like, wow. Like, you know, I offered to show this and she's like almost like tripping over her words to not have that happen, but whatever. Aw, my niece just had a baby yesterday and she has the best middle name. It's Reagan. Aw, congratulations. So you're a great aunt? I'm a great aunt too. My niece just had a baby. My first niece, nephew to have a baby a few months ago. Oh yeah, let me link the stream. I'm sorry, Siwa. I haven't even linked the stream yet. I'm such an asshole. Let me do that right now. Let me just go grab it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm going to put in the description too all the links to the streams that all the videos, media, and everything I play. I'm going to put the links to everything in the description. I just haven't had time to do the description yet. Okay, there it is. I haven't watched the beginning of this stream, or at least not much of it. Like I started watching maybe, I don't even know how long into the stream. So I don't know when Words Have Power comes on her stream. It looks like she's there for most of it anyways. So, like our discussion didn't happen until like around the 3:30 mark, 3 hour, 30-minute mark around there. All right, so let me put this in chat. What? Are you kidding me? Why aren't you? And then it goes on there twice. God, you fucking human does that. So what did she? All right, there we go. Hey, Reagan. I know we talk privately every day, but I want to tell you again how proud I am of you. You handle Words Have Power, Powers Drivel, as well as Roadhog doxing your home with poison digging. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. That means so much, too, coming from you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I want to just go get something to drink and run to the bathroom. And then I think I might drop the link in case... Oh, no, wait. I got to figure out how to do that. Shit. Well, I did set it up on StreamYard, so maybe I could just... I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if I can drop the link. I don't know. And really, yeah, what am I dropping the link to? What are they going to link to if I'm not on StreamYard? I don't even know how to fucking do this on OBS. God damn it. Don't you have to go like through? Oh, you know what? Let me take the break, then I'll come back and figure this out. So I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes, maybe. Okay, I'm back. 1 second for the camera. Yes, I know I need an intermission graphic or something. I know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right, yay! There I am. Mm. Oh my God, Karma Baby. Wow, that's an old one. Can you pull up? Wait, can we have some fun? And you pull up the video you made of KJ about the song that singer made about her. I don't care. Um, let me just go through the chat here first. Oh, the stream he doxed Aaron in was taken down by YouTube. He went to the Mrs. channel to start again, then moved to a sock account to dox her more. Yeah, it was the sock account one that I saw. That's the one that I saw. I watched. That's where he just put it all out there. And that stream was also taken down by YouTube. How about a graphic that says either I'm peeing or the dog is? Be right back. Yeah, it's because it's usually one or the other. Someone's peeing, me or the dog. That's true. Or I'm making a drink. This time I made a drink. Although I did pee, but I wanted the drink. That's why I took the break. No, it's not a chocolate martini. I I'm I kind of like just threw together some shit I have it's hazelnut liqueur, vanilla vodka. I put a touch of, or no, in Bailey's, and a touch of amaretto. I don't know, and strawberry milk. It's freaking good though, man. I think I might want another one. It's really good. But yeah, I had to work with what I had. I think I probably should have used a little less Bailey's and more strawberry milk. I don't know. That's what the second drink is for, though, to master it, to perfect it. All right, so, yeah, chocolate martini though is very good. What is it? You use like creme de coco, chocolate godiva, vanilla vodka, maybe a little bit of like cream, but not much. I think that'd be about it. Yeah. All right. Vanilla vodka with orange crush is very yummy, like an orange vanilla popsicle. You know what? I'm gonna try that because I'm all out of vanilla vodka now. I don't buy the vanilla vodka though, because that's just like $30 for like a small bottle. But you could just get the Pinnacle whipped vodka, and it's like $7 for like the same size bottle almost. And it tastes the same. It tastes just like vanilla vodka. It's crazy. Yeah, it'd be like a strawberry Russian. Yep. Oh my god, purple Kool-Aid, vodka, etc. It tasted just like Dimetapp cough syrup. Ugh. Um, we did that one night years ago, like 25 years ago. Um, it was like my first bartending job, and we threw together 99 bananas, Malibu, coconut rum, and Coke. And remember when you were a kid, you'd eat like those circus peanuts, like the orange marshmallow peanuts. They're shaped like peanuts, but they're just orange marshmallow candy or whatever. This drink tastes exactly like circus peanuts. It's crazy. It's like holy shit. Okay, so all right, someone wanted to check out that video. If nobody else, I don't know, has any 2 cents, I'll go ahead and pull it up. It is a funny video. I'm gonna play my. Actually, I have to play my video. I don't think her videos. I wouldn't even know where to find it. So, how do I want to do this? I have to pull it up here, and then play it through that. All right. I would have that in a playlist. I think. Well, I think commentary maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's a short video too. Okay, cool. Oh. All right. So, for those who are unfamiliar, let me do this. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. It's still connected to there. Okay. Order. Move down. Really? Really? Why is that moving? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. So this, let me resize it better. This is one thing I do love about OBS, how I can just adjust the size of this here and everything and the shape, and I like that. I really like that. Okay. So, for those who are unaware, this is a video I made December 14th, 2020. So it's like a year and a half. Oh, no, not quite a year and a half old. A year and a few months. And I'm commentating on a live stream that Katie had done. And in this live stream Katie had done, she went on to tell the story about how the song Hair by Atmosphere was written about her. Yeah. I'm not kidding. So, as I put here in the description, during a live stream viewer call-in where people shared their embarrassing stories, Katie shared a story that is rather easy to prove nonsense. It was rather easy to prove nonsense. And I go on to discuss it in this stream. So yeah, all right. Oh wait, shoot. I gotta keep the microphone on, otherwise you won't hear it, I don't think.
Hey everyone. So the other night, shocker, Katie was lying to everyone again on a live stream. Now, this is a really weird lie though. She did this live stream where she had her viewers call in and they shared stories or whatever. I mean, it was a good idea and it was kind of entertaining. But Katie's story that she shared was, wow, oh my lord. So I'm just going to let her tell the story, and then I'm going to follow up.
Here is the invite to join.
Yeah.
Now, here it goes. I'll start with my most embarrassing story, and then I'll do a gross food story in a minute. My most embarrassing story was when I was 21 years old, and I was in a car. It was like January, and I went to an Atmosphere concert, and the rapper Slug was outside after the show, and I started talking to him, and I was really drunk, and somehow I finagled a ride home with him, driven home by his girlfriend, and I was so wasted, I was 21, you guys, that I ended up getting kicked out of his car at a Super America, like, gas station, like 4 blocks from my friend's apartment, because I was that annoying. Yes. Okay. I literally was in, he's a rapper from this band called Atmosphere. It's a hip hop song. So I was in.
Okay, in order for me to do that though, I have to. Oh fuck, it don't matter. All right, so I don't really care if people see this. Nothing to see anyways. Customization. All right, we'll see how that works. Okay, so I slowed down the slow mode a little bit. Okay, back to the video.
3-inch heels. There was 1,000,000 feet of snow on the ground, and I had to walk through alleys with snow everywhere. I had a skirt on. I had no, like, skirt with no, like, nylons or stockings or anything. Bare legs, middle of the winter, heels slipping everywhere, so drunk because Slug kicked me out of his car. And I was so embarrassed, and it was so funny that he wrote a song about it. He literally wrote a song about it. It's so embarrassing. I was a mess. He literally wrote a song about me. So, you can find it on his God Loves Ugly album. Now, in the song, we actually die on Lindale Avenue. Now, that didn't actually happen, but no.
You think?
I'm actually just really happy right now. I'm drinking water, and I'm just being silly and having fun. So he wrote a song about me. It's on his God Loves Ugly album, and it is so gross, and it's so funny, and I was so mad at him for writing a song. I knew the song was immediately about me, and he wrote a song on God Loves Ugly. So that is actually a album that he wrote. All right, so we've got some people that are already to show up. So let's get started. And we are going to start with Scarlett. Oh, Scarlett's devices are not connected. We are going to try to keep this moving so it's not like super. Oh, what was the song called? Let me.
She has to look it up.
Hold on.
What?
Let me tell you what the songs are.
You mean to tell me?
It's called Hair. And I don't think I can play it.
Katie expects us to believe that after one chance encounter with her, giving her a ride home when she's drunk and annoying, was enough for this rapper to write an entire song in her honor. And then on top of that, she can't remember the name of the song. She has to look it up and remind herself what it's called. I mean, come on. No one would forget the name of a song written about something like that. And
I love how my commentary stays the same. Like, I was just about to say the exact same fucking thing.
especially not Katie. But really, one encounter, giving her a ride home when she's drunk and annoying, in her mind, that's enough to write an entire song about. It's, wow, I don't know. I thought about contacting the band. Someone suggested it to me, but I mean, really, I don't think they're going to write me back. But even so, I don't think they're going to out a fan. They're not going to want to cause a fan like any upset or whatever. And this narrative she's telling it's not harming anyone. So I mean, I don't think that they would even care really. So instead, I went looking for maybe interviews with the band that they've done through the years, maybe talking about song meanings or such. And I didn't find anything from the band, but I did find quite a few comments from fans where they know the song meanings and they talk about it. So let me show you what I found.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Okay, this first one here, and I'll be including all the links in the description. It says, shoot the shaggy dog. In both Hair and Scalp, Scalp is the second song in like the series. In both Hair and Scalp, which end in the protagonist of the song suddenly dying in a car wreck at the end. These two songs actually end with the same car wreck. They're just told from 2 different points of view. Then I found parallel story to that and Hair. We're talking about Scalp. Parallel story to that and Hair. Scalp grows there, LOL. The ending is what ties these 2 songs together. I love how Slug can make 2 songs from about 8 years apart, I don't know, and tie them together. It's beautiful. Who does that? Unique. Here is one of my favorite songs from Atmosphere. No wonder I noticed the similarity. He's driving a pickup truck which gets broadsided by a couple of drunks. The drunks at the end from Hair, and they all die. And lastly, talking about Scalp again. This beat is really dope. I just listened to most of the song and so far it's dope. But he's telling a story and it hasn't really gone anywhere yet. The song's about to end. Oh, SOS. This is really dope. It's basically a sequel to the song Hair, which was on God Loves Ugly. Well, it's not really a sequel. It's the same story, except it's told from a different perspective. I didn't spoil the story of Hair, so I probably shouldn't spoil this either. It's really dope once you realize how they're related, though. I F with this song. This is dope to me. Okay, so after I found these, I then went and looked up the lyrics to the song Hair. And I'm going to read them for you, but before I do, I just want to say, I purposely had not listened to the song because I didn't want some preconceived notion of how the words were supposed to flow. I didn't want to come off trying to sound like a white suburban girl trying to rap because that would not be a good look for me. Here we have, can I throw my panties on stage? Like, can I be an effing groupie and just F you because you're on stage and other girls want to F you? See, bands like us don't get groupies. You're so full of us, I'm sure. No, it's not full of us. I mean, have you ever heard our songs? I mean, basically, exactly that's what I'm saying. Smile, smile with me, etc. Then, oh, look at her, she's looking as good as dinner. And she's looking back at me as if maybe I'm a winner. I'm in my late 20s.
I really shouldn't ever rap. But moderate, just be careful what you ask for.
Girl, don't flirt with me. I got the capabilities to program your circuitry. You don't have to believe. Do yourself a little justice. Don't let Slug undercook your muffins. Oh wait, did I say that? I did. Must be losing it. Because it almost felt like it might just have some truth in it. Now back to the platter at hand. She said she's 21 and quit school to go work for the man. A switch up in the plan. And now she's happy as a chorus. Because now she makes rent and now she drives a Taurus. Unwinding and hanging out at the bar. I wonder if she knows that I'm not really a star. She seems to be impressed with my lack of ego and my self-aware style. I like the way that she smiles. She want to know how I find the words I use. I don't really know, but I can lie if you want me to. Angels sing to me in my sleep. I sold my damaged soul for the magic of speak. Now she's laughing. She likes the sarcasm. Naturally, I'm asking if she's got a captain. A captain? You mean a man at home? The answer is no. I came to this bar alone. Well, heavens to Betsy, enough about boyfriends already. Just trying to keep the conversation heady. As much as I would love to run and play in the forest, ain't no way this girl is going to break into my
Oh my God, this is annoying.
A practice of introducing the mattress to women that I meet at my own gig. I don't know. Can't imagine anything as small as alcohol and hormones turning out to be anything big. Babies, hella beautiful, even kind of bright. I got the fire of a vampire inside me tonight. It might be all right. Everything seems tight. I got a good buzz, and she's giving me the green light. So tell me, girl, what are you doing after? She says, hopefully hanging out with my new favorite rapper. Now wait a minute, that's not fair. You're throwing boulders. I can tell by the way your hair touches your shoulders. Be straight with me, and I'll be me with you. I can think of some of us that we should do. So if you think I'm coming home with you tonight, you're probably right. Probably right. A few more beers, a couple more laughs. Addressing my past with the questions she asked.
I'm just going to skip through this because it's annoying.
If I would spend the night, would you massage my back? She's closing in for the embrace and stood off. She met lips apart. Honey, slow gas turns to look at me and you missed the red light. Kate having a night like Katie's story and thinks of that song. It feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. She missed the red light, hit a pickup truck, and we died. What part of that song matches Katie's story? I mean, who hears the song after Kate having a night like Katie's story and thinks this song is about that night and it's about me? I mean, who thinks that? I just can't get past the whole spent one annoying drunk car ride with her was enough to inspire this artist to write an entire song about that and about her. I mean, it's just, I mean, yeah, I know that this is harmless for her to tell, but I think it's a big piece of the puzzle here, I think, because how easy it is for her to make this up, to make up this story, to tell this grandiose tale of hers, and how easy it is for her to tell so many people. I mean, she told, like, all of YouTube, this story. Like, it didn't cross her mind that someone out there is bound to know or bound to ask questions and bound to search. This is easily provable as a lie. And if it's this easy for her to lie about something like this, then what else is she really easily lying about? How many other things? Like, I'm sure that there's things that we notice, but now I'm wondering how many things we don't notice. I mean, it's just, this is blowing my mind. I don't know. This is just a crazy lie. But yeah, that's what I had. So, thanks for watching.
Oops, wrong button. God damn it. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's that. The song was not written about her. It wasn't. I can confirm that, but where am I going? Right there. But like that's, I spoke to someone in the know, but I gave my word that I wouldn't give any other information because the person in the know didn't want to inflict any harm upon a fan who had this delusion that the song was about them when their delusion wasn't causing any harm. I can't go back on something like that because that's kind of an awesome sentiment, you know, that someone is just so worried about the harm they could cause to someone else that they're willing to just take this, you know what I mean, to let this go on. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. A Bahamas holiday? I don't know what that is. Is that a drink? And I'm curious about it. When you're asking for a wrench, like you're saying, like because you can't stand slow mo, does that mean you can comment whenever you want? Because like it's my channel, and like I have to abide by slow mo. I'm gonna be pissed if other people don't have to. Like what the fuck? Have you ever made or had chicken bone shots? No, I haven't. Although I will say that when Amber was up here visiting, we went to the bar, and I finally caved in, and I finally tried a fucking pickleback. Ugh. I did not like it. And come to find out, here where I live, picklebacks are done with Jameson. This much I knew. But apparently, where Amber lives, picklebacks are done with tequila. So, I don't know. I think I did. I think I did it with Jameson. I think my son did it with tequila, but I did it with Jameson. But yeah, it wasn't even the liquor that was gross. It was the pickleback that was gross. Ugh. It's fucking pickle juice, people. Kim Harris, Eminem, or however you spell it, wrote the song Kim about me, I swear. There's no songs named Aaron, are there? Well. What is a pickleback? It's a shot where one shot glass will hold the liquor, which here, like I said, is Jameson, and apparently in South Carolina it's tequila. And then the other shot glass holds just pickle juice. And you do the booze, and then you chase it with the pickle juice. People love it. A lot of fucking people love it. So I thought maybe it's just one of those things I just couldn't get over, like how gross it sounded, but it'd be really good. So that's why I gave it a try. But no, it wasn't really good. It was pretty disgusting. So yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let me answer that real quick. And yeah, I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes because it's getting late here, and I was under the impression that I was closing tomorrow night, and apparently I'm opening. I should really look at the schedule a little sooner, but I mean, which is cool. I kind of, during the week, I prefer to open, but it's a good thing I looked when I did. Ah, shit, what was it? Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. Making a mess. I think that's the word I want to use there. I'm not sure. Alright, so let me check chat here. Oh shit, there it goes. Oh, I can do this now. Can go back here. There we go. Oh shoot. Ooh. Okay, good. Thank God. Oh wait a minute. I don't know. I almost accidentally hit that. So whoever it was that fixed that, thank you. Oh, what's going on here in chat? Oh, Nikki says picklebacks, try it with vodka. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to improve it. My privilege is you can override the slow chat settings as a mod. Do I need to make myself a mod? Fuck. I'm telling you, it even like in the bar on the bottom it says say something slow mode is on. I'm telling you, I have to abide by it. See, I want to test it out. So comment 1, and I spelled that wrong. Comment 2. Oh shit, did it go through? Oh yay! Oh, I swear I had to abide by it. That's so cool. I don't have to. I know I'm the channel owner. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Why? I'm telling you, I was made to wait before, even as the channel owner. All right, what was I seeing though here? I might have to sneeze. Shoot. There. I actually muted it in time. Yay. You're welcome. Good night, Jenny Lee. Have a good night. I just said good night. Have a good night. That's weird. Her tone sounded like she was finna cry. Who are you talking about? Insert stupid comment here. You sure she sounds kind of depressed? Not gonna lie. Who are you talking about? Who sounds kind of depressed? You know, I was gonna say, like, the name, insert stupid comment here, especially the way it's spelled with the capital I, the capital S, but the lowercase c and the lowercase h, and just the name, insert stupid comment here, although it's spelled correctly, so I could be wrong in my assumption here, but it almost seems like a name that's like a certain road pig would use, but like I said, it's spelled correctly, so I don't know. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh, I sound depressed? Dude. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe if you're used to so many people around you being, I don't know. I don't want to say that. That might be too mean. Yeah, see, and I'm not, I don't know see, I don't want to say that it's definitely the road pig, but like, insert stupid comment here. It sounds like some sort of name he would choose, especially when you look at how the I is capitalized in insert and the S is capitalized in stupid, but the comment, the C in comment and the H in here are both lowercase. So that's a little weird, but then I could see that. I could still see that being the case. But then you look at it and it's all spelled correctly. So I don't know. I don't know if it's him. Like if there's like a misspelling or something, then I'd probably bet money on it. Oh, just oh my god. I fucking read that wrong. Oh my god. I thought they said who is, not WHP is. Okay. Yeah. What is EKC? What community did I stumble upon? I don't know what the hell I am, to be honest with you. Well, EKC, those are my initials. And the people suck part of the channel name is just we all suck, like, at times. Like, I suck, you suck, we all suck. I mean, I'm not pointing it out saying other people suck. Like, we all fucking suck sometimes. I am kind of fascinated when people are especially shitty at times and talking about it, I guess. Mocking it more than anything, laughing at it, you know. I don't know. That's what this is. I think some people would classify this as like a commentary slash drama channel or whatever, T channel. I think it's more drama than tea. It's really not tea because I don't really give a shit about getting the scoop or whatever. I just like to make fun of the scoop. So. Because I find though too, like if you're just worried about getting like the story of the day or whatever, then like your videos are going to be redundant come the following day. Like you're not going to get many views on your videos down the road if you're talking about the news of the day. So if you're just making fun of shit, then you're more likely to get views too down the road. So. Yeah, I mean, I have a video series like the translator videos. It's a playlist. Those those and some of my commentary videos. It's where I just kind of roast or mock or make fun of shit the most. My streams, not I don't know. Sometimes not. I just started putting timestamps on some of my streams, so you're probably not gonna want to check them out otherwise. I don't want to read them. I don't want to check them out otherwise. So, but all right. On that note, it's 12:30, and I've been streaming for just over 2 hours now, and I am tired, and I have to get up in like 8 hours to go to work, and I need like 12 hours of sleep. So, I'm sorry, bossy. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. Siwa, I didn't know who Siwa was either until last night, and nothing but good things. So, but on that note, I'm going to go. I'm tired. I'm gonna go. So I have to work tomorrow during the day, and tomorrow night I might stream later on tomorrow night. I don't know. I might. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I might go to open mic night. I don't know. But if I do stream, it'll be later on. So on that note, bye guys.